Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to study about trigonometry. Now, what is trigonometry? Trigonometry is derived from two words, that is trigone and metron. Trigone means a triangle and metron means a measure. Triangle is what? Any three-sided figure, closed figure is called a triangle, right? And measure is measurement of its sides, of its angles. So trigonometry in short means if we are going to measure the angles or the sides of a triangle. As I have written over here also, definition of a trigonometry, it's a branch of mathematics, one of the branches of mathematics that studies the relation between the side lengths and angles of a triangle. Means वो हम sides और angles के बीच में जो relation है that we are going to study in this topic, right? Now, next thing is, since we are going to deal with a triangle only, so I have made a triangle. As you all know, it's a three-sided closed figure. I have made this angle B as 90 degree purposely. You can take any of the triangle. It is not compulsory to take a right angle triangle. If you take a triangle like an acute angle triangle or an obtuse angle triangle, that can also work over here. Just you need to make an altitude in this triangles so that we can apply our trigonometry. So we can have two triangles in a single triangle and then we can apply this trigo. Now, but here I am going to deal first simple 90 degree, that is right angle triangle, but it is not compulsory. That is what I wanted to tell you, right? Now in this right angle triangle we have three sides, right? A side opposite to the right angle is called hypotenuse. It is called hypotenuse, right? And the side below the triangle, means on which the triangle is standing, is called the base of the triangle. And the side which is a height of a triangle is called perpendicular, right? We have three sides. I have named it AB, BC and AC. Three angles, angle A, angle B, angle C. Angle B I have taken as 90 degree. Angle C I have taken as any angle theta. Okay. Now here I have taken two axes. Axes, you know, x-axis and y-axis. A plane, you can say. In a plane, if we are moving from, as we are going to draw the, as we want to know the angles, if we are taking the angles in positive direction, that means in anti-clockwise direction, that means from 0 to 90 to 180 to 270 to 360, we are moving like this, then all the values which you are going to get are positive. And if you are taking it in another direction, that means a clockwise direction, you will get the values in a negative sense. Okay? What is this all? You will get to understand once I explain you the concept fully. Okay? Now, next is your trigonometric ratios. Now, since I have a triangle, right? I have three sides. Now, this three sides, I can make ratios. Ratios means, what is a ratio? Ratio means anything in the numerator and anything in the denominator. Any one number in the numerator, one number in the denominator will give you a fraction, a ratio, right? So if I am going to derive ratios from this triangle, I have three quantities: perpendicular, hypotenuse and base. So how many combinations I can make out of this? I can make a combination of P by H. I can take a ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse. I can take a ratio of base and hypotenuse. I can also take the ratio of perpendicular and base. So this is the combination I can make, or I can reverse the ratios. That means I can take hypotenuse above and perpendicular below. Similarly, hypotenuse above and base below. And similarly, base above and perpendicular below. So this is the combination. This is the only possible 6 combinations I can make in a ratio, in a triangle. Right, so this is just a ratio and we are giving the name to them as trigonometric ratios. So they have some names. We have given some names to them. That's it. Nothing special, right? So I have given this ratio as the name sine of theta. This ratio I have given the name cos of theta, cosine of theta. Then this I have given the name tangent of theta, tan theta. This I have given the name cosec theta. This I have named secant theta. This I have named cotangent, that is cot theta, right? So I have 6 trigonometric ratios, and that are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. Now, if we'll see the relation between them, you can see that sine theta is just a reverse, a reciprocal of cosec theta. Cos theta is just a reciprocal of sec theta, and tan theta is just a reciprocal of cot theta. So they are linked to each other. So if you know these 3 ratios, you can also find out the other 3 automatically, right? Now let's come to a little more forward. Now I have a plane. Right, now we need to find the values in a plane, that means through an angle. If we need to find these values, that means sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, through a triangle, if base, hypotenuse and perpendicular is given, we can directly take the ratios and we can find the value. But if this part is not given, that means the ratios are not given, we are given the angle, then how we are going to find the ratios? That is the question. Okay? Now the reverse case means if the ratios are not given, we need to find the, and we have given the angle, then how we can find the ratios? And if the ratios are given, we can automatically find the angles, right? So if the ratios are not given, how are we going to find the angles? How are we going to play with the angles? So this is the thing we are going to do the next part. Here is the plane, right? Now in a plane, you are going to start with this line. This line is your x-axis, this line is your y-axis. This line is your 0 degree. What is an angle? As you all know, angle is made, it is made on the vertex of 2 lines, 2 rays actually, which are starting from a same or coincident point, right? And on that coincident point is an angle. Okay, this is the initial line, this is a terminal line. So if we have the common vertex, we are going to get an angle over there, right? Now if we make this line coincide on the initial line, we make this terminal line to coincide on this initial line. So what will happen? What will happen? It will be on this line. That means there is no angle between. That means the angle is 0 degree, right? So if we'll take this line only, the angle is 0 degree. We are moving a bit ahead, so we are going to get some angle, theta say. Okay? Then again we are moving ahead, we are going to get some theta 2. Okay? Again we'll move ahead, we'll get another angle, theta 3. Always we are going to start from initial line and we're going to go to that particular line, terminal line, right? Then again if we take this as straight, again straight 90 degree angle, then it will be a y-axis, that is a 90 degree angle. Again we are going ahead, we'll get a 180 degree if we complete this half circle, semicircle, that is 180 degree angle. Then again if we are moving forward, the third downward axis is going to give us 270 degree angle, right? And if again moving ahead, we are going to get on this line, but we have made a revolution, that means one revolution I have made. So completing this circle means we are going to get an angle of 360 degree, but that will be only the same line as we have of 0 degree, right? Now we got these angles, we can understand how these angles are coming, but how we are going to take out the ratio from out of this, means trigonometric ratios, how we are going to find out. So I have taken a little small trick over here. You must remember this trick, so it will be easy for you to calculate, right? So trick is add sugar to coffee. Okay? So we know there are 4 quadrants in a plane: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, right? So I have taken a simple trick as add sugar to coffee, the first letters of the words. Add sugar to coffee. So if you remember this, add means A for all.